feet a little wider than hip width apart. And spread those toes really wide, pressing them down into the mat. Feel the arches lift, the heels grounded, the ball of the foot grounded, pressing down, broadened toes, really activating the feet, roots down into the earth. Soft knees, and from this base, you can pull up really strong, stable energy up through the body, dropping the shoulders away from the ears. You might rotate the palms forward, and this helps to broaden through the front of the chest. Notice if the back is arching or if the tailbone is tucked, and see if you can find a little neutral space for the spine here, in the pelvis, softening your jaw. If it's comfortable for you to close your eyes, feel free to do that. If that is not comfortable or you lose your balance, feel free to just soften your gaze down towards the ground. And begin to deepen your breath. And let any little movement come into the body that is inspired by the breath. Imagining breathing up through the soles of the feet to the crown of the head. And exhale, crown of the head back down to the earth. Feeling yourself arriving in this new day, this chance to practice being human, to be in this aliveness journey, to notice and to grow along the way. Starting here with welcoming and releasing this breath, the ebb and the flow, this rhythm that keeps us moving with the pulse of life. The inhales, the exhales, the night and day, the seasons. Such beautiful rhythms. And as we're journeying, you can see from what places we engage. Are we engaging from hurts we've experienced in the past? Are we engaging from skills that we've built and cultivated that allow us more to respond versus react? And on this new moon, I invite us all to plant these seeds of intention to be ever more in awareness of cultivating skill and utilizing skill as we journey through our days. One more deep breath here. Gently opening your eyes if they've been closed. Inhale, sweeping the arms out and up. Exhale, swan dive forward, bending the knees deeply, sweeping the arms down, letting the head hang. Inhale, rolling up vertebrae by vertebrae, all the way up, bringing the shoulders to the ears. Exhale, out the mouth, down the back. Releasing the shoulders. We'll do that a couple more times. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, flat back. This time, lengthen the spine. Exhale, back down. Inhale, rolling up vertebrae by vertebrae. Shoulders come up to the ears. Exhale, out the mouth, down the back. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, swan dive forward, soft knees. Extending the spine. Inhale, flat back, lengthen the legs, press into the shins. Exhale, back down. Inhale, rolling up. Shoulders to the ears. Exhale, out the mouth, down the back. Let's do one more. Doesn't that feel good? Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, down. Inhale, rolling up. Shoulders to the ears. Exhale, out the mouth, down the back. Nice. Bringing the hands to the hips. And let's circle the hips around. Nice and slow. Really exploring, finding this mobility. And then going back the other way, reversing the direction. Lovely. Coming back to center, letting the arms hang and swing side to side. You might begin to aim your hands a little bit, love taps into the kidneys, the ribs, maybe coming up to the heart, front and back of heart. And then coming back to center here, and we'll bounce the heels. So just let the body jiggle, wiggle as you lift your heels and drop them down. Nice. Wonderful. So we're going to come to the top of the mat, and I invite you to put your blanket across the middle of the mat. So we can drop the knees, perhaps, with some support. Really taking good care of ourselves. And this is part of the journey, is like learning that this journey of being is about prioritizing the self, not in the like egotistical way, but in like cultivating wellness, right? Body, mind, and spirit. So finding Tadasana pose again, cultivating that self-care through tending to the feet in this moment, spreading those toes really wide. Soft knees, feel the heart lifting, hands at the heart. Inhale, sweep the arms down, out and up. Exhale, swan dive forward, coming all the way into a forward fold. Inhale, flat back, lengthen the spine. Exhale, down. Place the hands. Step the right foot back behind you, dropping the knee to the floor. We're going to inhale, coming up, lifting the arms, sinking the hips. We're going to do a little pivot here on this back or a little rocking on the back knee. So lifting those arms up, take an inhale. As you exhale, we're going to keep the torso lifted, bring the arms down to press back behind you and lengthen through that front leg. Inhale, coming forward. Exhale, pressing back. 2 more. Lovely. Inhale, coming back into your lunge. And exhale, bring the hands down to the mat. Curl the back toes under and press back to a down dog. Walking out your dog here. Maybe honoring a place in your life where you would like to bring in a little more skill, maybe less reaction. Finding stillness here. Breathing in some spaciousness around what you're aware of. Inhale, pulling forward to a plank pose, and we're going to drop the hips. Float the legs if you'd like, or let them drop to the floor. Shoulders pressing down away from the ears. Opening the heart towards the world in front of you. Dropping the knees now, pressing back to a tabletop. Take an inhale here. Exhale, round to cat. Inhale to cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. One more time. And curl the toes under, press back again to a down dog. Taking a moment here. Inhale, lift, right leg to the sky. Exhale, we're going to bring it forward, knee towards the nose, like you're coming towards a plank pose. Inhale, lifting up again, maybe looking out in front of you. Exhale, knee to nose, pulling forward. You can also do this from hands and knees if doing the down dog version doesn't work. Do 2 more. And then inhale, lifting up, exhale, stepping through to the top of the mat. We'll keep the left hand on the floor. Inhale, lift right arm up to the sky. See if you can squeeze that right thigh in towards your belly. Reaching up, expanding out. Instead of feeling like we're held prisoner to our past patterns. Really expanding out here in this new moon time. Potentiality. One more inhale. And exhale, touching down. Inhale, step forward, top of the mat. Exhale, hang forward, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Standing all the way up. Palms pressed together. Exhale, hands to the heart. So from here, we're going to do a little balance before we do the other side. So shifting the weight over into your right foot, finding a focal point on the floor in front of you. Not moving. We're going to just roll to the tippy toes of that left foot. And you might stay here and balance. If you'd like to go further, you can lift the knee up in front of you, maybe flexing that left foot. So balancing here. If you'd like to go even further, you can bring the arms out in front of you. And we'll move a little bit if you'd like. With your next inhale, lift your right arm up to the sky. Exhale, back down in alignment with the left. Inhale, lift the left arm up. Exhale, bring it down. Both arms lift. And then as we exhale, we're going to bring the arms and the leg down to the ground. Beautiful. Shake it out. We'll do our little flow on the other side. So finding Tadasana pose, hands to the heart here. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, flat back, lengthen the spine. Exhale down, place the hands, step the left foot back behind you, dropping the knee to the floor. Finding your balance. Inhale, lifting the arms up, really sinking into this lunge here. Nice stretch for the back leg. And then we'll flow here, take an inhale. And as you exhale, we're going to press back, bringing the arms down, lengthening the front leg. Inhale. Coming forward, looking up. Exhale, sweeping down. Moving really mindfully here. 2 more times. Beautiful. Coming back into your lunge. 1 more breath here. And inhale. And coming down, placing the hands, curling those back toes under and press back to a down dog. Walking out your dog. Melting your heart here. Feeling a willingness to explore and possibly shift patterns that might be helpful to shift. Welcoming that intention in this new moon. With your next inhale, pulling forward to a plank pose. And then dropping the hips, either dropping the legs to the floor or floating them. Keeping the shoulders away from the ears. Really lengthening through the spine. Opening your heart. Feel your core expanding. Engage the core. And come back to hands and knees. And positioning your hands and knees under shoulders and hips. Take an inhale here. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, rounding. Lifting 1 more round. Curling the toes under and press back. Do a down dog. With your next inhale, lift your left leg to the sky. Exhale, bend the knee, bring it forward, knee towards nose. Remember, you can do this from hands and knees if you'd like. We're going to do 4 of these. Exhale, coming in. Inhale, up. Exhale, in. 1 more time. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, bring it through to the top of the mat. Keep that right hand on the floor. Inhale, lifting left arm up to the sky. Squeezing the left thigh in towards the belly, really expanding through that back heel. One more inhale. And then exhale. Bring the hand back down. Stepping forward to the top of the mat. Exhale, hang forward, fold, soft knees. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up, standing all the way up. Palms pressed together. Exhale, hands to the heart. And we'll do the balance on the other side. So shifting the weight over into the left foot this time, finding a focal point on the floor in front of you. Picking up the right, and maybe you just keep the tippy toes on the floor here. And that's your balance. If you'd like to go further, you can lift the knee up in front of you. Balancing here, feeling your midline really connected down to the earth. If you'd like to go further, we can extend the arms out in front of us. And then inhale, lifting left arm up. Exhale, back down. Inhale, right arm lifts. Exhale, down. Inhale, both arms lift. And as you exhale, release leg and arms all the way down. Beautiful. Shake it out a little bit. So I'm intentionally moving quite slow in this practice today because a lot of times we just get moving too fast. That's often when our reactivity shows up. And the new moon time is really a time for us to pause. And traditionally for women, this was the time when we would bleed. And so we'd take a break and have reflection and space away from the daily duties. So something good to think about for us. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Tadasana pose again. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, flat back, lengthen the spine. Exhale down, and we're going to sink the hips, bringing the belly to rest on the thighs. And you can see if your body wants to go down into a squat. Maybe, maybe not. You're also welcome just to stay up. But really see if you can get your belly resting on your thighs here. Just feel that compression. Yeah. And then releasing down, we're gonna come onto our backs on the mat. Do a little softening into the floor here. So hugging your knees into your chest, rocking a little side to side. And bringing one hand to the top of each knee, and begin to move your knees around in separate circles so they come together and then out, away from each other, around and back in. Connecting with the breath intuitively here, and going back the other way, reversing the direction of your circles. Lovely. And then hugging your knees in. Then we're going to cross the right knee over the left. And maybe you can hook, I don't know if I can today, hook that right foot underneath the left ankle. If not, just nestle those knees and against each other here. We're going to bring the hands behind the head. And we're going to do little sit-ups, keeping those elbows really wide so we're not cranking on the neck here. Take an inhale, pull the belly button towards the spine. And exhale, bring the knees and the nose towards each other. Inhale out, and you might even stretch the legs out away from you. Exhale in. Inhale, expanding out. Exhale in. 2 more. Nice and slow. Beautiful. Releasing the hands. Keep the legs engaged here, and we're going to drop the legs all the way over to the left. So that bottom knee is really inviting the right leg to the floor, stretching the right arm out from the shoulder. Really think about this twist, releasing saturation. In what way are you just saturated right now? Maybe it's from multitasking, tuning into all the news or challenging dynamics, personally, professionally, globally. Let's take 2 letting go breaths and just create a little space in this moment. Deep inhale through the nose and exhale out the mouth. Your next inhale, unwind, come back to center, untwist the legs, tap them out, wiggle them around, and then we'll do the other side. So this side maybe is different. Maybe you can tuck those toes underneath the ankle. Releasing the hands behind the head, nice wide elbows. Feel your core engage here. Pressing the low back into the floor, take an inhale. And as you exhale, bring knees and nose towards each other. Inhale out, maybe stretching those legs away a little bit more, challenging the core. Exhale in. Inhale out. Exhale in. 2 more with your breath, moving nice and slow. Beautiful. Releasing the hands, dropping the legs all the way over to the right, stretching the left arm out from the shoulder. Feel yourself sinking into the shape of the twist. Bringing out that inner dish rag. Be saturated, stuck in old patterns, unhelpful thoughts. Let's take 2 letting go breaths. And as you unwind here, celebrating your capacity to shift your internal state, rocking a little side to side here. Celebrate what's going well when we can focus on that. Knee circles here, this time moving the knees together. And then back the other way. And placing your feet on the floor, hip width apart and close to your body. If you have something underneath your head, you may want to remove it for just a moment. We're going to come into a bridge pose. So pressing strongly into your feet, lifting your hips up towards the sky, and either interlacing your hands behind your back or pressing your elbows into the floor and extending your hands on either side, facing each other. Maybe interlacing the hands, rolling the shoulders under, pressing up. And deep breaths here, really engaging your glutes, lifting the hips. Expanding through the heart as you press into your feet. One more inhale. And as you exhale, releasing down. And bring the knees in, but keep them wide. Reach through the inside of the knees, holding onto the outside of the feet or the ankles for a happy baby pose. And rock a little side to side here. If there's any final poses you would like to find before coming to Shavasana, feel free. Otherwise, stretching out long on your back. Perhaps a blanket under your head or your knees. Letting the shoulder blades slide down the back, jaw softens. Allowing yourself to simply be in this moment. To be in all your potentiality, all your humanness. To forgive yourself for whatever is challenging. And to know that the progress, the evolution will continue. And that evolution that you've already experienced is worthy of great celebration. Awareness back to the surface of your body. Begin to deepen your breath. Wiggle your fingers and toes. As you're ready, bend one knee and then the other, placing your feet on the floor. And come to rest over on your right side. Taking a breath here and keeping your eyes closed and your attention internal. Gently press your way up to find a seat. Sitting with your eyes closed. Allow these words by young Pueblo to wash over you. This is short, so I'll read it twice. Trauma reacts. Intention responds. The intensity of your reaction reveals how much of the past you are holding on to. Trauma reacts. Intention responds. The intensity of your reaction reveals how much of the past you are holding on to. Bringing your hands together in front of your heart, pressing your thumbs in to feel your heartbeat, your personal pulse. And take a deep breath of gratitude. Gratitude for your ability to plant new seeds on this new moon, for your own evolution, to become ever more responsive versus reactive, to flow into this summertime with greater awareness and ease. Thank you for joining me for practice today. The light within me honors the light within you. Namaste.